Yeah, all right. So we're gonna have a look at a comedian, and I'm gonna try and give you some advice. He doesn't have a very good gig. I'll be honest with you. He's shit. He thinks he's gonna have a good gig. Let's have a look how he opens up. Let's see what he's got to say.
We're in Silver Lake, Los Angeles, California. Fucking 12:30 after this show. Fucking stacks of hacks. I just stacked hacks. It didn't work out. We got there late. Fucking El Cid Theater, Silver Lake.
I mean, it's important to not be able to see yourself in a video. What does stacked hacks mean? Man, I stacked hacks. Maybe it's something they use in America. I'm gonna start using it. Did you stack hacks? Yeah, I stacked hacks.
This is the fucking real shit. This is Silver Lake. 1 in the morning. People tell you Silver Lake's a cool neighborhood in LA. It's like the village and whatever. Like, so I went up.
I mean, in fairness, he hasn't got a lot on his side, right? This whole thing is about being likable. If you're a comedian, be likable. I've been on stage and I've talked about bum raping people. I've talked about shitting myself in the street. If you're likable, you can say anything because they like you. If they don't like you, you can't say anything. And in fairness, he's got one of those faces.
Up to fucking nobody. Like, this was Hollywood history and nobody was there. It's like, I don't know if I did well or bombed because nobody was fucking there. Because all
Take my word for it, man. You bombed. You stacked hacks.
these fucking people went up earlier, they did their shit, and then they left.
I mean, that is not a very nice face. He's not helping himself with the glasses, but those two little bunny teeth. When you're trying to be likable, however, he could work it. He could own it. He could talk about it. Stacked hacks.
But that's cool, they had better things to do, you know? They probably had to go home and watch, I don't know, fucking somebody getting married on TV or somebody getting killed or something.
Yeah, all right. Too much of this shit. Let's get to the gig. Here we go.
This is a real performance.
Nothing wrong with that room. I'd be over the moon to be waiting to go on there.
All right. Let's do it, CJ. I always think of this as the ukulele orchestra, but they have a bigger name.
Okay, so he's obviously decided to give you a few of the other acts. Skip forward here. Okay. Yeah, there's the audience list, and there's his name. Oh, 17th. Gutted. No one wants to go on 17th.
Because that's what they do, right? That's what we're told.
Dude, it's 17. I'm gonna go on and rock this fucking open mic in Hollywood, California.
I'm gonna go on and rock this fucking open mic in Hollywood, California. No, son, you're gonna stack hacks because I've seen your video.
You think you got what it takes to come to Hollywood, California and do open mics? I mean, this isn't like an open mic in your fucking shit little town. This is...
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't like an open mic in your shit little town. What, Soho, London? You might have heard of it.
fucking Hollywood. I'm gonna fucking rock this shit, dude.
I'm gonna fucking rock this shit, dude. Confidence is a good thing. It's a good thing. But if you're not humble, you will be humiliated.
But still, the Allison Theater in Hollywood, California. I'm gonna fucking destroy this fucking stage.
Is that the attitude? I'm gonna fucking destroy this stage. Straight away. Bad time to cut it. Did you hear that? Shouting, loud. What that is, that's confidence with no content. Because a lot of comedians, especially when they start, I mean, I'll give him some credit. With comedy, you learn it on the job. You can't do stand-up in your bedroom. It's not like learning to play the guitar where you get those fucking licks all sorted for 20 years before you go out. You do it on stage. And credit to anyone who does that. As much as this man displeases me a lot, he gets on stage and he does it. But he hasn't prepared. He's got nothing to offer. And he compensates with that because he's still got the confidence. So he compensates for having no content by shouting. When you put a microphone in your mouth and go, brrr, it's an awful sound. All that audience is like, oh no, fuck. That's not likable. It's not nice. Give them something for fuck's sake.
Fucking Sid! 11:30. L fucking Sid.
No microphone technique at all. just a little bit away. All mics are different. All sound systems are different. You've got a couple of seconds when you go on to work that out. Where's it going? Is it up to my lips? Is it a couple of inches away? Is it a foot away? Is it here on your chest? There's a reason comedians do that. You see some of them. They don't move it from there. They know how to do it. They've got it sorted. Come on.
I love it! Everybody having a good time tonight? Woo! Going out on the town! Sometimes.
And there's the problem with going on 17th. As you see, there's like 2 people there. The person videoing him, she's going to laugh throughout, obviously, because she has to.
Before I go out, I like to come on my wallet. So if you...
Right. I like that as a joke. I like that as an opener. Before I go out, I like to come on my wallet. But there's different ways. On its own, it's cool because you're thinking, where's that going? Okay, that it makes you think. But because he's dislikable, you're not thinking, oh, where's that going to go? You know, this is interesting. So you're thinking, oh man, this sweaty, big, shouty, dislikable fuck has been on his wallet. That's all you're thinking. Be likable. I was at a gig once in Kentish Town, and I can't remember the fella's name. Nice bloke. He ended up presenting Big Brother. Well, one of the sort of Big Brother 3 o'clock in the morning ones, but it's a start. And the top of his set list, it had be likable. He is. He's great. He knows. This man doesn't.
You steal my wallet? Yeah, you got me. You got me. But at least I have the satisfaction of knowing that somewhere you have to fondle my dredges to tear those $1 bills apart.
So the joke is, he comes on his wallet. If you steal his wallet, you're going to have to pull his dry jizz apart. Continue. Even his mate, did you hear that? Let's go back a bit. Even his mate went, like a, yeah, listen.
Fondle my dredges to tear those $1 bills apart. Oh, sorry. Is that bad?
No. If you're going to headbutt the cymbal, just headbutt the cymbal. Did you see? Amazing, desperate to please. And this is this kind of, you know, there's this dissonance going on here. Bang! He should have just left it. Should have knocked the fucking thing over. But he banged it, and then he's gone, oh, sorry, was that bad? Look, check it out again. Watch this. Or, sorry to say this, he exposes how he's really feeling. He's feeling apologetic. He's feeling vulnerable. Go with that because it's real. It's got something in it. All this acting hard and shouting, any cunt can shout. Very few people can be vulnerable. People like vulnerability. Again, it's honest. It's likable. Acting hard. See, hard is good. If you're hard, it's good. People pull that off. Lots of good acts are just fucking hard. But acting hard, and you can see it. And this little, ooh, check it out again.
Yeah, it's kind of adjusted straight there.
He just stands it upright. I was going to go back and watch it again, but you get the idea. Awful.
Thanks for staying, everybody. Why was this fucking milkman having sex with everybody's wives?
See all this performing, all this standing forward. Why was the milk? This is overcompensating no material, or no preparation, or having nothing to offer. I mean, what's wrong with, why are milkmen having sex with everyone's wives? If you're going to set the joke up, why was the milkman, you know, nah, you wouldn't want to hear, it's dislikable, you don't like him. No one likes him. There's no one there, but if they did, they didn't like him. They wouldn't like him. Even the person filming it went, nah. Whoa.
John, no! I love it!
Interestingly, I've just noticed that this video is cut as well. What, you telling me he cut the bad bits out? there's more. Good. I'd love to see the cutting room floor of this.
Alright, who's left in the audience here? Seriously.
Yay!
Woo! Let's get some noise in here.
Woo!
Negative space. Negative space. Everyone got up here tonight. They were like,
You put your life savings on this man killing himself before the year's out. This is dark, man. You know, the thing about stand-up is it can show humans absolutely at their best, at their most engaging, at their most communicative, at their most creative, at their most vulnerable, at their most likable, at their most amazing. Fuck it up, and you're getting the flip side, the worst of humanity. This is someone having a meltdown. This is someone having a breakdown. And don't get me wrong, I've had bad gigs. I mean, I've been doing stand-up now, what, 9 years, 10 years? 4 or 5 years I was at these open mics. I was performing to the bar staff, 2 other comedians, the promoter and my girlfriend. Not nice. And I had meltdowns. I got aggressive. Oh, that's the worst one. And it's kind of what he's doing. When it's not going well, you know, it's a bit of fight or flight, and you ain't going because then you're going to admit to yourself and 3 people that you're not a comedian. So you stand it up and you're like, what are you fucking saying? Again, not likable. Even comedians that hassle the audience and are angry, they do it in a likable way. You're getting that there's a lesson here, right? One. See what
we got all this space in here, all this space. Microphone's turned off. Martez want to go.
What's annoying about this is the arrogance. He thinks he's enough. He thinks just his body and his voice and his presence is enough. No, you've got to offer something. These people are there. This is their evening as well. You're not above them. If anything, you're below them. You're the entertainer. You're the court jester. You're the clown. But fucking give them something. You are not enough. You are not enough. This is important. This is why when people don't like a comedian, they're not. I've never seen someone go, nah, that wasn't really for me. It's always, oh, I hate that cunt. Oh, I hate that bloke. Oh, fuck me, no. Oh. And in fairness, he's only trying to make you laugh, as is this fella. In fairness, he does want to make you laugh, but he's made too many assumptions. He hasn't done enough work, and it's a car crash.
Home. Open mic guy wants to go home. I'm not allowed to even do this to punctuate jokes because it's like somebody's fucking drum.
Added to the fact you can barely hear what he says. And did you see now his headbutting that is all a bit delicate? It's kind of lost it, hasn't it? It's hardly the Sex Pistols.
That still saved me while I bought a 6-pack of Miller Lights for $97 and watched everyone have a good time. And that was not.
This kind of loud buffoon angle, oh, it's shocking. Maybe you've learned something. This is how to be dislikable. Don't do it. It's obvious. It's basic. It's the first rule of comedy. The first rule. If you take nothing else from this fucking video, be likable. Don't be dislikable. You can be dislikable in a likable way. I get how that kind of shit works, but come on. Don't be a bumbling, arrogant, assumptive buffoon.
And I'm on the stage and no one's fucking here. Nobody's fucking here. Not even the fucking busboy. He's like, let's go.
Which is really rude to the people that are there, because there are still some people there. It's difficult when there's not a lot of people there. You've got a room full of 50 and 10% of them are laughing. That's a laugh. You've got 3 people and 10% of them are laughing. That's your mate videoing it going, eh.
And I do this and he's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, I love being up here, dude, though.
There's your answer. Oh, I love being up here, old dude. Yeah, but it's not about you, is it? It's about the fucking audience. Do they love being down there? Doesn't sound like it.
This works. This so fucking works.
Anyway, can't watch much more of that, but check it. Let's go. When he's finished the gig, our friend Vin.
Okay.
I missed that the first time. Let's hear it again. Let's see the end.
It was Vinny, everybody. That's his thing. Okay.
They couldn't make me bother to use a full hand. Sounds a bit more like.
Hey, fucking exactly, America. You ready for some fucking comedy? You ready to fucking...
What a bizarre thing to say after. You ready for some fucking comedy? Yeah, we were like 5 minutes ago. And man, you stacked shits or shat stacks or whatever it was. Shat stacks. That's what I'm going to say. Man, I shat stacks last night.
sacrifice yourself to this. That's fucking Silver Lake after midnight, you know?
Ooh.
It's when the kiddies go to bed, you know? Time to fucking go to bed, kiddies. It's time for the fucking real shit.
You get the idea. Look, if you're going to do stand-up, be likable. There's people looking at you, and they've come out as well. This is their evening as well. Just understand that they want to laugh. You know, you get this good room, bad room. No one goes to a venue and says, right, I'm not going to laugh. They want to laugh. They're ready to laugh. If they don't, that's your fault. Not a bad room, bad mic. Oh, there was a toilet. There's some cluttering over here. Distraction is the enemy of comedy, but you learn to deal with that because you ain't ever getting a perfect room. But let's not ever blame the audience. They're there. They're ready to laugh. If they don't, it's on you. Be likable. Peace out. Do us a favour. I'm trying to build a channel. I know it's not very good, but I'm just getting used to all this malarkey. Like it, subscribe, and fuck off. See, likable, fuck off.